Hello everyone, today we will explore pheasants, a large bird species in the United States, where the population is up to 51 million, concentrated mainly in California, Montana, and Oregon. These states have diverse landscapes and favorable climates that create ideal habitats for these dazzling birds to thrive. Although not a native species, pheasants have thrived thanks to their remarkable adaptability and the success of conservation efforts. Their significant presence in these areas highlights both the ecological impact of invasive species and the complex balance required to manage and conserve diverse ecosystems across the country. Pheasants are omnivorous birds, capable of consuming a wide variety of plants, leading to significant economic losses for farmers. It is a significant threat to agriculture, causing extensive damage to crops such as wheat, corn, peanuts, and vegetables. This destructive behavior results in an estimated $500 in annual crop damage, according to the U.S. Department of Agriculture's day. Their diverse diet and feeding habits make them a formidable pest for farmers across the United States. What measures have local farmers taken to minimize the impact of these pests? Follow me and you will know soon. Strategic hunting is an essential method of controlling pheasant populations and minimizing their impact on agriculture. These hunts are often organized by nonprofit organizations and government agencies, typically during the fall migration period. Effective management of their populations through hunting helps protect crops and reduce economic loss. Various hunting methods are employed to control pheasant populations, including the use of rifles, traps, and hunting dogs. Rifles are the most common method, while traps and hunting dogs, though used less frequently, remain effective. Hunts are usually conducted in large fields, such as those planted with wheat, corn, peanuts, and vegetables, where pheasants are likely to be found. Continued efforts in hunting and other control measures are vital to mitigate the impact of these birds and protect the agricultural industry. Effective management strategies are essential for maintaining a balance between wildlife populations and sustainable farming practices. Do you know which control measures are better? Please share your opinion to contribute to balancing the ecosystem. Next will be the main character of this video, exploring the exciting world of elephants, the largest mammals on Earth, famous not only for their impressive size but also for their incredible intelligence, surprise, and complex social behavior. They bring potential challenges to humans, animals, especially agriculture. How do you think we can effectively manage the challenges posed by the presence of this species? Globally, there are about 400,000 African elephants and 50,000 Asian elephants left in the wild. Males of the African species reach a shoulder height of 3.3 meters 11 feet and weigh up to 6,800 kilograms 5 tons. Their iconic feature is their long proboscis, a combination of upper lip and nose, which serves as a multi-purpose tool for grasping objects, feeding, drinking, and even communicating through trumpeting. Due to the extinction of larger species, elephants have become the largest land animals with remarkable adaptability, allowing them to thrive in diverse habitats. However, this adaptability also leads to significant agricultural damage, posing major challenges for local communities. In southern India, elephants regularly attack crops, such as rice, sugarcane, and vegetables, causing significant economic losses to farmers. These incidents not only endanger livelihoods, but also increase human-elephant conflict as farmers try to protect their fields. How can farmers effectively mitigate these conflicts and protect their crops? Elephants sometimes disrupt traffic in areas where infrastructure interferes with natural human habitats. In some areas of Africa and Asia, these collisions can lead to significant delays and endanger commuters. In areas where human development encroaches on elephant habitat, such incidents can lead to the destruction of property and endanger human lives. In recent years, there have been many reports of elephants attacking homes in rural villages in India and parts of Africa. These encounters result in significant financial losses and pose serious risks to public health. Efforts to mitigate conflict between elephants and humans include a range of strategies to minimize harm to both sides. Preventive measures such as fences and barriers are implemented to protect agricultural lands and human settlements from elephant encroachment. Controlled hunting programs are also in place in some areas to manage elephant populations and reduce pressure on local communities. In some regions of Africa, controlled hunting is allowed under strict regulations to manage elephant populations and resolve human-wildlife conflicts. However, this practice is controversial due to ethical concerns and conservation implications. Illegal ivory poaching in particular remains a serious threat due to high demand for ivory in illegal wildlife markets, especially in Asia. The Australian swamp rat, though native to North America, has become a significant invasive species in Australia, introduced in the 19th century for ornamental purposes and hunting. These rodents quickly adapted to their new environment, leading to their rapid reproduction and widespread distribution. Today, their population is estimated to be around 100 million, accounting for 80% of the world's total swamp rat population. Let's delve into the origins, impact, and control measures related to the Australian swamp rat invasion, examining the ecological consequences and the ongoing struggle to manage this prolific species. The introduction of the swamp rat to Australia was initially driven by human fascination and the desire for new hunting opportunities. The 19th century saw many such introductions, often with little understanding of the potential ecological consequences. In response to the swamp rat problem, the Australian government has implemented several control measures. These include habitat management, trapping, and the promotion of natural predators. However, the most prominent and widely discussed method is hunting. Professional hunting teams equipped with various tools and technologies target swamp rats in their preferred habitats, such as swamps, grasslands, and forests. Hunting swamp rats in Australia requires participants to meet specific conditions. They must be at least 18 years old, have completed hunting safety training, and have obtained a valid hunting license from the government. This license is issued annually and involves an application process and fee payment. Have you ever encountered or controlled swamp rat populations? Share your experiences and thoughts in the comments below. And now let's explore how farmers deal with other invasive species. Stay tuned. In particular, in some regions of Africa, their high adaptability to human habitat has caused conflicts with local communities to become increasing. A 2020 study conducted by the University of Cape Town found that, in some parts of South Africa, annual crop damage caused by this species can be more than 30. This has raised many concerns about negative impacts on agriculture and the livelihoods of local people. Baboons are omnivores that often find opportunities to feed by raiding farms. When they invade cornfields, they often strip the corn completely, causing great damage. A study in Limpopo Province, South Africa, found that baboons were capable of destroying up to 60 of farmers' corn crops, causing a significant negative impact on productivity. Baboons frequently search for food on the streets because of their opportunistic foraging instincts. In urban environments, this species is attracted to trash and food scraps. In Cape Town, South Africa, there have been reports of baboons rummaging through trash cans and entering markets. As baboons gradually adapt to human presence in urban environments, they tend to develop aggressive behavior towards pedestrians or drivers. These reactions are often especially strong if they feel threatened or are focused on finding food. In many urban and suburban areas, baboons are becoming an increasing concern. According to the latest data, more than 40 of baboon attacks in residential areas occur due to inadequate home protection. Given the trouble that baboons cause, using guns to control their numbers is a practical measure to protect agricultural activities. Some farmers in South Africa have recorded severe crop losses due to baboon attacks. This forced them to resort to shooting to protect their livelihoods. To ensure safety during hunting and understand the preferences of their prey, hunters have prepared bait such as bananas, mangoes, and corn, foods that baboons especially love. This helps attract them to a certain location. Hunters often choose to use rifles or shotguns to kill baboons quickly and effectively. A common target to ensure their destruction without causing lasting pain is in the head and chest area. Therefore, hunters' gun skills need to be well trained, and they also need to have a deep understanding of baboon behavior to be able to react quickly in unexpected situations. In Cape Town, authorities and wildlife advocates have adopted a more humane solution to the problem of baboons disrupting agriculture and residential areas. Instead of using guns, they implemented a sterilization program for female monkeys to limit population growth in a sustainable and effective way. Tubal ligation is a sterilization method in which a female baboon's fallopian tubes are tied or sealed to prevent fertility. The procedure takes place under anesthesia and requires the assistance of a team of veterinarians and wildlife experts. Baboons are omnivores that often find opportunities to feed by raiding farms. When they invade cornfields, they often strip the corn completely, causing great damage. A study in Limpopo province, South Africa, found that baboons were capable of destroying up to 60 of farmers' corn crops, causing a significant negative impact on productivity. Baboons frequently search for food on the streets because of their opportunistic foraging instincts. In urban environments, this species is attracted to trash and food scraps. In Cape Town, South Africa, there have been reports of baboons rummaging through trash cans and entering markets. Given the trouble that baboons cause, using guns to control their numbers is a practical measure to protect agricultural activities. Some farmers in South Africa have recorded severe crop losses due to baboon attacks. This forced them to resort to shooting to protect their livelihoods. What do you think about using tubal ligation versus guns in controlling the baboon problem? Please share your views in the comment section below. Thank you for watching this entire video. Don't forget to follow the channel to update the latest videos. Of feral swine present and where Texas ranks compared to other states in the U.S. is a notable issue and one of the biggest challenges for wildlife management and agricultural protection in the United States. Texas, famous for its vast and diverse landscape, leads the nation in feral hog population with an estimated 2.6 million animals. This number accounts for nearly half of all feral swine in the United States, highlighting the animal's prevalence and far-reaching impact on both the environment and economy in Texas. In percentage terms, feral hogs in Texas currently account for about 50% of all feral hogs in the United States, a testament to their widespread and robust distribution in the state. This significant presence is not only the result of natural factors, but also of the many favorable conditions that Texas offers. From a warm climate to diverse vegetation to a lack of natural enemies, of course legitimate. A study in Texas has shown that, if not effectively controlled, wild boars have the potential to damage up to 53% of corn production in a single crop. Cornfields often become targets of wild boars as they destroy crops from the preschool stage to harvest, causing a significant decrease in yield and product quality. A report from Texas A&M AgriLife Extension said that the damage that feral pigs cause to the state's agricultural industry annually amounts to about $52 million USD. Besides the direct impact on agriculture, wild boars also compete with native animals for food, causing ecological imbalance. Furthermore, wild boars' foraging activities also change plant structure and soil composition. This not only threatens biodiversity, but also weakens the environment's resilience to natural changes and disturbances, such as drought or floods. Wild boar disturbance of the soil can also lead to erosion and deterioration of soil quality, negatively affecting the productivity of cultivated fields and the health of primary forest ecosystems. Therefore, controlling the wild boar population has become an urgent problem. Texas hunters have chosen bows and arrows as their hunting tool. This method not only helps reduce the number of wild boars, but also limits the negative impact on the environment compared to using guns or chemicals. Using bows and arrows as a hunting tool is an extremely effective choice because bows and arrows do not make loud noises like guns. In rural Texas areas, minimizing noise is important, not only to maintain community quiet but also to avoid scaring or disturbing other wildlife. Furthermore, bows and arrows allow hunting closer to the target, requiring hunters to have high skills and a deep understanding of wild boar behavior. In hunting techniques, hunters often hide in places where wild boars often visit or travel. These areas are often determined based on direct observation or through surveillance camera systems. Once they have established where wild boars regularly operate, the hunter will choose a hiding place near their movement route to wait for a favorable opportunity. Using decoys in this hunting method is not only a common tactic but also a core factor in ensuring the success of the hunt. The bait is often chosen as the wild boar's favorite food, including corn or fruits and vegetables, to attract them into an area prepared by the hunter. Bait placement is done meticulously so that when wild boars approach, they will be within the ideal shooting range of the bow and arrow. Once the target is in position, the hunter must carefully evaluate the distance and shooting angle to ensure that each shot is not only effective but also complies with the principles of humane hunting, thereby providing optimal results without causing unnecessary pain to the prey. Wild boar with a bow and arrow requires not only performance, but also refined skill. Hunters need to understand how well names operate, and at the same time be wise in hiding and proceeding quietly so as not to show up. According to a study by Texas A&M University, the training process to control the same name city can take from several months to several years, depending on the experience and personal abilities of each hunter. Although hunting using bows and arrows makes less noise and has limited impact on neighboring animals, this method is not as effective as using guns. Specifically, the success rate when hunting with guns is estimated to be twice as high as with bows and arrows. Furthermore, controlling wild boar numbers on a large scale with bows and arrows becomes even more difficult because it requires the participation of a large and highly qualified hunter force. Texas needs to establish a policy to diversify feral pig hunting and control methods to improve efficiency. The application of advanced technologies such as drones will help track and accurately determine the location of pig herds. This, combined with the use of bows and arrows, will optimize control efforts. In addition, investment in research and development of new methods is needed, along with expanding education and training programs for hunters to improve skills and deepen ecological understanding of wild boar behavior. Texas is improving the quality of hunter training courses, focusing on the safe and effective use of bows and arrows. At the same time, the state is also promoting technological development, including the introduction of new electronic bows and arrows to improve hunting accuracy. In addition, Texas is also working with conservation organizations and wildlife management agencies to establish sustainable feral pig population control policies, ensuring a balance between control goals and ecological conservation. The state also launches campaigns to raise public awareness about the importance of feral pig control and habitat protection. What do you think about bow and arrow hunting for feral hogs in Texas? Please share your views in the comments section below. Thank you for watching this entire video. We look forward to seeing you again in upcoming videos.